Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to lesson 2 in unit 2, are modes major or minor? Now you've taken the time, hopefully, to understand that Ionian means scale degree 1, Dorian means starting on scale degree 2 of a major scale, Phrygian starts on scale degree 3, etc. Right? If you have that sort of in your head, this will make it a lot easier, okay? Because if you know that your primary triads, for example, are 1, 4, and 5. Those are major triads. All that information will come in very, very handy for this lesson. So to begin, we're going to talk about the Ionian mode. The Ionian mode is exactly the same as a major scale, like we've talked about. So of course it is classified as a major mode. We classify these modes based on their tonic triad. Okay, so whatever the tonic triad is for that mode, in always scale degree 1, 3, and 5. Right? We always use scale degree 1, 3, and 5 for the tonic triad. And whatever kind of triad that makes, whatever it sounds like, that's the kind of mode we're in. We're in whether that creates a major triad or a minor triad or something else, that's the kind of mode we're in. So we're going to show you as an example the easy one, the Ionian mode. And I'll bring up a video of the piano so you can see visually on the keyboard as well what it looks like. Okay, so the Ionian mode is just the major scale, right? We've talked about that. And the tonic triad in an Ionian mode or a major scale is a major triad. We've talked about that before. You have an interval of a perfect fifth and a major third. That, of course, creates a major triad. So, Ionian mode is the major scale. The tonic triad is, therefore, major. All right, let's move on to the other major modes, the Lydian and Mixolydian scales. Because they have a major third above the tonic, they're also classified as major modes. Okay, now think about this for a minute and draw back to your memory of triads. The word Lydian means built on scale degree 4 of the major scale, and Mixolydian means built on scale degree 5. What do you already know about the triads built on scale degree 4 and 5 of a major scale? You know that those are the other primary triads in a major scale and that they are major. So you have a major third from F to A and a perfect fifth F to C. You have a major third G to B and a perfect fifth G to D. So the Lydian mode will start here. Let me just zoom in real quick. Okay, I'll put it a little bit higher so I can bring the keyboard in. Now, a Lydian mode is a scale built on scale degree 4 of the major scale. So if we're using an F Lydian mode, we're using the key signature of C major, because F is the 4th scale degree of C major, and we're using all white notes. Right? The only note that sounds weird in this scale is the scale degree 4. I mean, you know that an F major scale should have B flat. Okay, but a Lydian mode has the 4th raised a little bit, or in other words, it's built on scale degree 4 of a major scale, which, by using the key signature, raises that 4th. In any case, built on scale degree 4, you know that the 4 chord of a major key is major. So that's why an F Lydian mode, or any Lydian mode, is a major mode, because the tonic triad creates a major triad. All right? Now, we'll do this exact same thing real quick. We'll move over to the Mixolydian mode and do the exact same thing. Notice that Mixolydian mode is built on scale degree 5. Okay. Scale degree 5 of a C major scale, in this case. Okay, all Mixolydian modes are built on the scale degree 5 of whatever their parent key signature is. But a Mixolydian mode sounds like this. It's a major scale, but that 7th note is lowered a half step. Right? You know that a G major scale should have F sharp. right? Mixolydian means, because it's built on scale degree 5 and we're using the key signature of the bass key signature, right? We end up having a lowered 7th. Okay, but in any case, you know that a triad built on scale degree 5 creates a major scale, a major triad. It's the other of the primary triads, the 5 chord. So because it is a major triad, the Mixolydian mode is your other major mode. Now, real quick, before you look on to the next section of minor modes, if you know that the major modes were the modes built on scale degrees 1, 4, and 5, just like major triads, can you make the connection real quick, if you haven't looked yet, which ones would be the minor modes? It would be the ones that have the minor triads as their roots, okay? So in a major key, scale degree, a 2 chord and a 3 chord and a 6 chord are minor, and so logically, in just the same way, the modes that are built on scale degree 2, scale degree 3, and scale degree 6 are all minor modes. All right, it works exactly the same way as the triads do from the major scale. So I'll breeze through this just a little bit quicker now. The Dorian mode, right? A D Dorian mode is built on from D to D, of course, using a C major scale. And the tonic triad DFA, you have a minor third between D and F, so that creates your minor triad. Right? The Phrygian mode is similar. E, G, and B are what make up our minor triad, our tonic triad. E to G creates that minor third, and you still have a perfect fifth, E to B. Okay. And then finally, your Aeolian mode, which, as you know, is just the natural minor scale. Of course, it is a natural. Of course, it is a minor mode because it is a minor scale, right? A to C, minor third. A to E, minor, a perfect fifth. All right, so that's how they work. The modes that are built on scale degrees 1, 4, and 5, Ionian, Lydian, Mixolydian, are your major modes. The modes built on scale degrees 2, 3, and 6, just like the triads, are the minor modes. Okay, and then the one built on scale degree 7, even though it begins with a minor third, the Locrian mode is not classified as minor because it has a diminished fifth between the first and fifth scale degrees instead of a perfect fifth. It is therefore classified as a diminished mode. It's the weirdo, it's the oddball, it's the ugly duckling, it's everything. Okay, so in the case of a B Locrian mode from B to B, it's the only mode that does not have a perfect fifth in it. Okay, this interval from B to F is a diminished fifth, which means the tonic triad is a diminished triad, B, D, F. It's very, very unstable. It's very awkward to hear on its own. There are very, very few songs written in a diminished mode, in the Locrian mode, for that reason, because it's so unstable in and of itself. Okay, so there you go. You have 3 major modes, 3 minor modes, and 1 diminished mode. In just the same way as you learned from before, you have 3 major triads in a major scale. You have 3 minor triads in a major scale, and you have one diminished triad in a major scale. And they are all in the exact same spots. 1, 4, 5 are major, 2, 3, 6 are minor, the 7 is diminished. And so with that information, you should be able to easily fill out this little chart at the bottom of the page. The major modes are, list them, bang, bang, bang. The minor modes are, bang, bang, bang. And your one diminished mode goes right there. Okay, I'll leave that to you. You can pause the video real quick, fill out that little chart, and we'll move on to the next page. Now this page should be incredibly easy for you. It says we're working in the Ionian mode, the majors, the basic major scale, and it says to write out the 12 major scales below using the key signatures. You are writing 12 Ionian modes, but you're really just writing 12 major scales. Okay, so you could have done this in grade 10, right? Write for me a C major scale, write an F major scale, a B flat major scale, an E flat major scale, and make sure you use the proper key signature every time. Okay, so I want to see, aside from the first one, C major, which is empty, of course, every other staff here will have a key signature of some kind. All right, so please make sure you fill in the proper key signature, put in your notes, going the octave. Just go, ascending 1 octave would be fine. Okay, that's it. Notice at the bottom it says F sharp or G flat Ionian, you choose. Okay, the F sharp major scale and the G flat major scale really are the same scale. It just depends on how you want to notate it. If you're a fan of sharps, off you go in F sharp. If you're a fan of flats, off you go in B and G flat. It is up to you. Both of those key signatures have 7 accidentals in them, and so it's up to you how you want to notate it. All right. All right, that's it for this lesson. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.